Hi, my girls. We need to talk about this season of Love Island and lessons about love, about accountability that you can take from it. Now, I know you all have been seeing clips resurfacing of maybe cast members, of things they did prior to the show, and just clips of this current season. There is so much to unpack, but I think that there are some core lessons that women can take apart from this, especially when it comes to romance and honestly just holding yourselves accountable for the actions that we take. And first, let's start with that. I want to discuss accountability versus hate. So, I've been seeing in the comment sections of posts pertaining to cast members doing and saying certain things, people saying, "Oh, you're just hating on them. You're just hating on them. Why are you doing this?" No, that's not hate, that's accountability. When you call out someone for actions that they did, that is accountability. People should be held accountable for the things that they do, the things that they say. So, for instance, Sierra has come out, apparently some clips have resurfaced of her saying, a derogatory term. There was also an earlier cast member who made a derogatory term and said that on podcast and got canceled and removed from the show. When you take certain actions, there are consequences for it. And people are going to hold you accountable when they see fit. And that is totally valid. If you do something to harm another group of people, you deserve to be called out for it. That is not hate, that is accountability. I've also seen people make comments in regards to Huda saying, the rest of the girls are ganging up on her or just being mean girls. That is not a fair, accurate claim, especially when we've seen her be verbally abusive and challenging to other cast members earlier on in the season. And other girls simply just voicing their opinions, their thoughts on the way that she acted, and conveying their thoughts concisely, that's not them being mean. People are allowed to have feelings and thoughts that differ from you, and they're able to deliver it in a clean cut manner without cursing. That's something that Huda was not able to do, especially in the beginning of the season. Remember, the entire show is only a couple of weeks, so people only change so much. If she was doing this just a week ago, chances are she's not a much different person now. And that's just being accountable. I also see people saying that certain cast members are just of high emotional intelligence when really they're just